Well, all our work is about the human being, essentially.
It is about looking at people, but also reading people, and also about how you are in the world, let's say, with your, everything that means to be human. And
it's also a mystery, no? A mystery of the human being, like what it means to be human, or how to see other human beings, how to relate to them, how to relate to yourself.
We've been working together since 2006. Normally we work in Amsterdam, but at the moment we are in a residency here in the HKU, the Utrecht School of Arts. Because we are not teachers here, the idea is that we really work here and are in residence, and that students can come and take a look and talk with us and see how it is to, how we are doing things.
And the other way around. Our practice is very broad. We work in almost all thinkable mediums, but the main line is really around performance and sculpture. So the sculptures we make are always based on people we know, like friends or family, and we usually, until now, make the head separate from the body. And this is a mock-up. It's going to be made from stone, from terrazzo. This is going to be aluminium, but we need still to make a mold on it. And this is about a person eating. Here's going to be a donut. And then it's kind of a tall figure leaning on the bar. And we think of our sculptures as performers, as actors, and somehow also activating the people around it in a theatrical moment. The inspiration doesn't really come from one specific place, but I think something that always recurs is observation in daily life, and then mostly people around us, scenes that we see on the street, or
like Witte said, we also once made this installation of sculptures based on this story that we found in a newspaper.
For example, on the Utrecht train station, we were asked to make a work for the train station area. At first we didn't really know what to do with that question, but then we realized that always when we are in train stations, we are observing people and getting ideas from their behavior and seeing all these little theater plays happening around us. So we thought that gaze, we want to give it to the audience of our work somehow. How can we do that? Here we were looking for a balance, whether you see the performance or not. It's like an individual discovery, and when you discover it, it feels like yours because you discovered it.
Then you really see that the way somebody reacts is also a very individual thing. Some people see the performance immediately, and many of them never have even noticed it. The reaction of the audience is almost your material, you could say.
We did this work at the Arco in Madrid. It's an art fair, and we founded a fictional gallery called Gallery Ansgar Lund that participated in the art fair. 8 hours a day, there were 3 actors performing a choreography we created with them. And after a while, during the art fair, it started like buzzing around that this performance with this gallery was happening, and then people were walking around on this art fair, looking at every stand to see which one is the fictional one, and so this whole art fair became like a potential theater, and it's about activating a theatrical space. But sometimes with these performances we make a lot of tests because we want like a certain behavior of the audience to be part of the work. So then you need to know how they react to certain things our performance is like evoking.
And like Witte also said, it's really great if the reaction doesn't stop at the artwork. If you look at an artwork, it can make you see other things also differently. And I think this is great, of course, if that happens. It's something that you, I think, hope for as an audience or as an artist, that this happens.